Hey, how you doing? My name is Tony, and this is Opening Weekend on YouTube. Every weekend on this channel, weekend after weekend, man, I talk to people, maybe even someone like you, and get people's feedback about brand new movies. And this weekend is no exception. It Chapter 2. A book this thick, man, deserves 2 movies, don't you think? Let's go get people's feedback. Maybe I'll see you. Why don't you subscribe?
Hey man, you just saw It Chapter 2, and I'm gonna let you roll.
You know what? It was a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah.
We know it's over 2.5 hours long, so
Almost 3.
Almost 3. Make sure you're ready to sit down for the long haul.
Right.
A little bit slower narrative than the first movie, but it's a lot of character development. The ending of the movie, I thought myself was better than the book, which I read 30 years ago, and went into a lot of metaphysical nonsense that I didn't care for at the time.
Right.
There's a little bit of a more straightforward ending, but well worth the wait.
Are you saying they changed things up from the book?
Of course, the book's over 1,000 pages. You're going to change some stuff.
Do we call that creative license? Why'd they do that?
You know what? I think it's got Stephen King's blessing, and there is a surprise cameo in the movie too, so look for that.
Yeah, some knucklehead in the paper already revealed it.
It was a surprise for me, but it was nice to see.
Yeah, so it's just the continuation. It picks up where the first one left off.
Yeah, I mean, it's based on a book, so there's no real big surprises.
Yeah.
It's not like you go into the movie not knowing what's going to happen at the end.
Of course,
but they did change it up a little bit more to make it, a little more believable.
I like that. Well, I'm not nuts, right? But I don't want to make comparisons. But the closest thing I can come off with the top of my head was Kill Bill. It was broken up into 2 volumes.
Yeah.
Would you say the first one was more satisfying than the second one in both instances, or no?
Yeah, personally, I would. I just found the first one, which keyed a little bit more on the kids, brought a little bit more of the terror forward because we've all grown up as kids,
right,
and not gone through what those kids went through in their personal experiences. But as a kid, you're not as prepared for those type things as you are as an adult.
Right.
So in the second half, which is more adult oriented for the characters,
right,
terrifying for them, but you don't feel for them as much as you do watching kids go through adolescence.
And for you, who's the better Pennywise, Skarsgård or Curry?
For me, I got to go with Skarsgård because it was a combination of both his acting, the makeup, what they did with the character, and remember back in 1990 when they did the miniseries, that was made for TV.
What'd you think of that?
At the time, it was great.
Yeah.
But you can't compare that with what you're doing here with an R-rated feature in the movies. 20-something years later. Yeah.
I don't want to hold you up all day, but someone said this movie plays like a made-for-video or a TV miniseries. I don't know. I have to see it for myself yet.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, maybe these days when you got Netflix and HBO.
Yeah.
But you certainly wouldn't see something like this on ABC.
Right. They don't have the cojones.
I wouldn't. My son's in 6th grade, and personally, I don't think he's ready for this.
Yeah. All right. I guess that you said it all, man.
All right.
Thanks a million. Hey, gentlemen, just saw It Chapter 2 today, Friday, the first day, man. How'd you like it or didn't like it?
I thought it was great. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Left a lot of things open.
It did? We didn't wrap things up?
I felt like it didn't wrap things up. There's just a lot of things with the whole catching them inside the box that they had. That's the little box that Mike had.
We're not giving anything away, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But I felt like they didn't really catch him. I felt like everything kind of what happened in the first movie when they defeated him, happened in the second movie.
Yeah.
But
so,
yeah.
So overall, you liked it, or?
Overall, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a great movie about friendship.
Did you read the book?
No, I've never read the book.
Oh, maybe you should. It'll keep you up all day and all night. It's like 1,100 pages, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It's from 1986 or 7.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Yep. I love the references, like the New Kids on the Block reference. They had a Michael J. Fox poster when he's playing the guitar, in Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future, the first one?
Yeah, and they had a little clubhouse in this movie. I thought that was really cool, nostalgic.
So we just pick up from the first one, I guess. They were young. Did you see the first one?
I saw the first one, yeah.
Yeah. So they're the losers, right?
Yep.
So to speak. That's what they call it. They're not really losers.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. Like that transition from the first one to the second one, I thought like
Right.
it was very smooth.
And now they're all grown up and they have unfinished business.
Yep.
Here's a dumb question for you. Don't get upset with me, man. You ever see Kill Bill?
I did see Kill Bill.
Both of them. You know how they were broken up into 2 volumes?
Yes.
Because there was so much hour-wise.
Yep.
For me, the first one was way better than the second one.
Yeah.
Do you think? Because someone just said, well, you know, the first one was better. It Chapter 1 versus It Chapter 2.
Yep.
What do you think? Could you see that or?
I actually was talking to a friend about that.
Yeah.
He told me that the first Kill Bill was better than the second Kill Bill, and he felt like it was going to be the same.
Right. And what happened for him?
He didn't see it yet.
Oh, he hasn't seen it. Okay.
But I think he might agree. Yeah, I like both Kill Bills.
Right.
But yeah, I felt like the first It, because I was a kid when I watched it.
Right.
It brought a lot back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one's kind of, I don't know. I don't think it was anticlimactic for me.
That's too bad, man.
But I did like it. I thought it was a great movie how it was set up.
Yeah. All right. Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. Yeah.
I know it's going to be number 1 this weekend, man.
I think it is. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. Watched it here at AMC.
Nice. All right. Cool. All right. Thanks a million, man.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you, Mike.
Thank you. Same here. Hey, good morning, sir. Well, good afternoon. You just saw It Chapter 2?
Yes, I did.
How was it, man?
It was alright. There was too much flashbacks and things like that.
Yeah.
Out of a 10, I give it a 6.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a little better than half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd they go wrong?
It was a bit too long, and then with the
Almost 3
CGI and
hours.
everything else,
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost 3 hours.
Yeah. What else do you want to say about it? Was there
Scares
anything
were good. CGI was pretty good.
Right.
It was nice and gory, so
Oh,
what
yeah.
you'd want to have a horror movie.
Right. And I understand Stephen King himself makes an appearance?
Yes, he worked as the pawn in the pawn store.
Nice. Who do you think, in your opinion, was the better Pennywise? Was it Curry or this guy Skarsgård?
Pennywise as Tim Curry was more memorable,
Right.
but I think Skarsgård had more of a creepy feel to him.
Yeah. Do you think this was more like better suited for like a miniseries like they originally, or a movie was the way to go?
Probably about the same. I mean, the sitting for 3 hours is a little long.
It is. That's like Scarface, right?
Yeah.
Was there a big reward at the end, or you don't want to say? I mean, is it true to the book? Did you read the book? Because the book is real thick, man.
Yeah, I mean, they left out quite a bit from the book, but it was definitely a little bit more inclined with the book than the original was in some parts.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, I guess that's about all we can say about it, right?
Yep.
It had to come, right? We knew it was coming, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a million, man.
Yep.
Thank you.